All right, something completely different, and I have no idea if it's going to be any fun or not. It's going to be really, really interesting, though. As you can see, we got a lot of little run groups here in practice, and we're going to have some heat races. Heat 1, Heat 2. Well, we're supposed to have up to 10 heats. We're only going to have 8 heats. And then I think we're only going to have like a E, D, C, and B. As you can see, 3-lap races, and winner moves on. So we're rallycross style at Talladega, and I don't know. It's going to be a lot of sitting around. If you win your heat, you're going to have 9 laps of racing for the whole night. So it's going to be interesting. So in Heat 1, we have Travis Clausen, Paul Valenstein, Kyle Noel, I don't know how to say it. Grady Oden, Weatherman, and Dion Johnson. We got 6 cars. Taking a look at Mitch gets pole. Where are we? We are going to be 4th in heat race number 4. Not a whole lot of people are used to having to sit and watch races, especially when we get to Talladega. We are missing someone here. Looks like... Grady Oden. He must have fell out, possibly. But, yeah. 3 laps, all you get. So these are just like the heat races before the league, essentially. You're trying to make it to the 6th lap A main. Now, it's going to get even trickier once we get to the E, D, C, and B. Those are 3 laps as well. So you don't have a lot of time to work with and bigger fields. So risk reward, do you go for a pass to get 2nd or the win? Yeah, you go for the win in this. That's just how it's going to be. So we are going to see how this goes, and Travis Clausen bringing them down in the 8 car. Who's going to be able to get through the gears? How much run are you going to get? Can you even get a good enough run in 3 laps?
Green flag, green flag.
Yeah, who knows? But we are green. By the last heat race, everyone's going to be able to see where that green flag comes out, and they'll be timing it up probably. But at the moment, Clausen holding on to the lead. We got Valenstein on the outside, trying to get a run, but not getting much help behind. Kyle's going to get underneath him. Kyle's going to go for 3 wide, and no yellow line rule in this, so you go for it. Kyle goes to the lead. He's got help now from the Tide car. That is Weatherman. And they are pushing up the track there. Going to be 2 to go this time by. Run coming still on the outside from Valenstein, but he's not getting any help from the 78 Dion Johnson back there. 2 to go. So we got a little bit of dicing around there. He's taking a look, trying to find an opening. Got help from Dion Johnson on the outside, although now they're getting sideways and turned, and that is the high side. Paul goes to last place in the heat, well, 5th, as we had one person fall out. White flag now, but are these two going to get a run? All right. Is Kyle going to be able to hold him off and get to the A main? Got to look under there. Travis going around the outside now. Very bad camera there into that corner. Travis coming to the line. Are they going to door-to-door slam each other? We got to get through the tri-oval first as well. Kyle, little contact there. That gets him ahead just a bit. More contact. He's sideways. Weatherman coming around the top side. And Kyle gets 2nd. Clausen moves on. Weatherman goes to 3rd. Dion Johnson 4th. And Paul Valenstein in 5th. So that's what we got to look forward to for the rest of the night. And maybe this is going to be fun, because that was a good race. So, up next, we've got heat race number 2. Dranowski, then Dylan Keynes, Jonathan Krupa, Zachary Nelson, James Allen, Bryce Forsyth. So, some people we don't normally see in the 87s, and 3 more laps. I do wish we could shorten the pace lap so that we started on the backstretch, but is what it is. So 16 seconds left. Are we missing someone from this heat? Someone. There we go. We got them all now. All right, let's see where my dad is. What heat race is he going to be in? He is in heat number 7, starting 3rd. All right, so Mitch gets the pole, because that's just how he gets the pole every time we do anything that tries to change up the order. But do you want to be on pole? The last pole winner did win, but he had to come from like 4th to get there. We've got let's see. I don't know. Let's get this camera. But yeah, very good looking car there from Keynes. I like that one. I don't know if it's a real car. I don't recognize it. But got a good looking field here. James starting in the rear. This is his car, is essentially what I feel like, because he runs the schedule and does all that. So let's fix this camera. I don't like this camera. Let's get on top of the track there. Okay, that is better. You don't know how to do that? Control F12 brings up camera controls. And then you can set bindings for moving the camera around. Do it by hand, mouse clicks. But anyways, 3 more laps of racing. And now we're going to see who is going to be even more aggressive. First one, we had 1 wreck, plus contact at the end across the line. Is anyone going to try to time this? Waiting for the green.
Green flag, green
There it is.
flag.
That way everyone's got a fair start. No one's going to get left out. Now, if someone misses a shift, then they might be far behind, but we've already got Zachary Nelson going for, well, he was going, but he must have lost a gear or something there. It looked like he was going to the inside. Maybe he's trying to get a big run. Might see some people try to hang back and get those runs. This one is a lot more single file. No one is, well, there he goes. Bryce goes down to work with it. Now Mitch is hung out on the outside, but they're going to get stuck side by side there for second. Mitch still on the outside. James working with Bryce on the inside. It's 62, the 6, and the 55. And we've got Zachary Nelson in the 31 coming up. Now the middle line is going for it, and we got 3 wide. Mitch gets a little loose off the tri-oval. 3 wide into 1. Whoop, and we're on the pace car. So Mitch fights his way back up side by side with Dylan Keynes. We're going to have some 3 wide down the backstretch, possibly. James looks inside, nearly gets into the back of Keynes, maybe got him a bit. We've got 4 different lanes working now, 3 wide for second as the 11 pushes up there. That's Krupa, and that is going to put Bryce up in the wall, but he'll be able to get a big run here, especially if they start going side by side and spreading out. So you're never out of it. Big push up the tri-oval for James there. White flag. Final lap here. Oh, contact in the back there. That is Zachary Nelson moving up the track. We got a lost wheel and, well, not any luck for Bryce as well. 3-car race here to the end. Mitch to the outside, getting no help from the 2 on the bottom. James sticking with Dylan. How's he going to go for the pass, though? Mitch is looking to get a big run off the corner, try to get down, get the run. He goes too early, though, and now he's right back up on the bumper. James is going to get a push from Mitch, going to go to the outside. We got the whole tri-oval to go through. Dylan is going to get past here at the line. James gets to the A main. He goes from 3rd to the lead. Dylan into 2nd. Mitch is heading to most likely the C main. So, another exciting one. I'm happy with this so far. This has been some. I should just not even race and just watch this stuff. So looks like we have finally got Zach crossing the line, and I don't know if Bryce is. I think he is out of it. Out of the car, not out of the race. So, we are going to sit here for a couple of seconds, wait for everyone to join up in the next heat race. This is going to be Benjamin Hamilton, Ryan Engel, Andy Enos, Nathan Stein, Nick King, and Dirt Gavin. Diet Gavin couldn't make it tonight as he is out of town, but yeah, we will see how this heat race goes. Let's take a look here. Got the 21 and the 12 running the same Wrangler default scheme. They may have custom number schemes, but we don't run that on this channel. So Ryan Engel in the I don't know, the ugliest car I've ever seen, possibly. I think it's the flat like matte colors on that green and the black. Yeah. So, then we got the Skull Bandit car, and then Gavin gets the bad draw of 6th. But, yeah, I mean, so far, other than the, we're going to have like 12, 13 pace laps here of just getting going. Other than that, it's been some exciting content. Very glad that I tried this. Might be a thing we do every couple of months or so. So, taking a look at this, Gavin and Ryan both have 3,200 I ratings. We haven't been looking at who is actually the highest I rated guy in the races. Benjamin Hamilton is a D 1.0 and a 1,000 I rated. He just got added to the league in order to be able to run this. So, might not be the safest guy, just looking at the stats there, but he may just not run pave stuff all that much, or might just run league stuff. But here we go. We haven't seen any aggressive under the yellow line moves yet. You're not going to get that in the tri-oval just because you're not going to be able to handle this car.
Green.
Green is out. And away we go. We got Dirt Gavin taking a look up the inside as the 12 gets a pretty poor start there. We've got the inside line just coming up a little bit higher, kind of scaring him off there. He's going to be able to get to the back of Ryan, I assume, down the middle of the backstretch. And those two probably... Well, we got a block by the front car that's going up in front of Ryan. And now Gavin's going to give a push, and I think we're going to see a little bit of bump drafting here. We might see a very early wreck. Nope, everyone sorts it out. Take a look up here, get it focused on the lead. We got one up in the wall there, maybe the 12. But Gavin has now worked his way from 6th to 2nd place almost in 1 lap. Just into 3rd. So, bottom line hanging on strong. But who's going to get a loose, who's going to get the push, and who's going to make contact. Now we got the middle line forming up. Gavin's going to go to the top side. We got the 24 of Andy Enos going middle, but middle line's got the most cars, but they're getting a little bit of a wiggle there. Bottom line dying out now. Coming to the white flag this time. Three wide for 2nd place now. 24 car going to the top side. He gets up to 3rd now. That moves Gavin back to 4th. Final lap here. And Engel holding on well to the lead, working the lanes. Gonna get a little bump here out of the corner possibly. Doesn't. They get it all sorted out. Gavin goes to the top now. And Ryan is going from the... Uh-oh. We've got contact. They're going to hold on to it. But that is going to pretty much lock this one down for Ryan. Or not Ryan, but Gavin. And Ryan is going to the back. We got contact with the 20 there, Nick King. And we got one going over in the grass. And that's our first not photo finish. It's contact through the final corner as all 6 of them were stacked up on each other. Perfect timing for that, and Gavin is going to move on to the A main. So, right now, pretty familiar names up there in the A main. Heat race number 4, and it's got this idiot in it. So, we've got someone who is not crossed the line, so we got to wait a second here. So we've got Brian, Stoner, Rosell, Vincent, and Iverson in ours. Now we get a whole different view of it. No need for the telemetry.
Next time by, line up on the outside. Pit road is
Foot
closed.
will be down. Getting on a couple of people here to join. They've got 30 seconds. Hopefully everyone makes it. They haven't missed it. There we go. We got everyone in here. Well, maybe. We've only got 5 people. Maybe someone fell out or left. So, only 5 cars in this. That makes it better for if you have bad luck, I guess. Now, seeing as how it has went so far, I have no idea what my plan is. We're just going to feel it out and go for it. You might see a more aggressive me. First gear start. That's more shifts that I have to not screw up. Let's try it here. Oh yeah, first gear start for sure. As long as I don't spin it up. Yeah, we don't need the Delta bar. We don't need anything other than a windshield without any cars in it. But halfway through the heat races now. So I believe we're ending up with 8 heats. And that means from the B main, we'll have 3 people get transferred, most likely. But we really don't need to get the best start. We don't need to...
About to go green, stay focused.
...be worried about getting away very quick. We just need to... not miss a shift.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Or have the guy in front of us ready to go. Alright, well, no big deal. We got draft. Straight to the front, the 2 cars flying up there. We are going to go ahead and go around Sam.
Still there. Clear outside if you want to.
Got a massive run here.
Car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Still there, still there. Clear all around.
I'm not sure how they ended up going so slow down the backstretch, but now we're going to be out here getting left out to dry, so I'm just going to run the top and let people go low with their runs. Hopefully not spin out here.
Car inside. Okay, you are the leader. Still there. 2 left to go. 2 to go. Clear inside. Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
We're getting a lot of help from Cameron. Massive help down the backstretch. 221 flying into the corner, but they're going to have a big run out of the corner on us. Not going to worry about that. If we can make it to the A main, that would be awesome. Big run from behind. Again, not going to worry about it. Just be patient.
Stay high. There's a car
And he gets loose with that run. And that takes them all out of it. And we're just going to not give them draft. Oh, we're getting loose. We're going to get a little bump here. Get it around the tri-oval, and we're off to the A-main. Alright, I did not think going to the front right away was going to be able to work out, but protecting the high side and just being able to run nice and easy worked out for us. So, woo! Alright, now I don't have to go through the rest of it. Now we can just watch and enjoy it. Alright, that is another one in the books. And we got some familiar paints in this one. Let's get over here to the grid, and we got Christian Taylor in the 66. Roman Chenard, I assume. Rick Curley? Rick Curley? I'm probably saying that wrong. Colton. Then Justin, he apparently has bought the car, so we'll see if he regrets this purchase. And Mike Darland, starting 6th. So all right. Perfect amount of laps for plate race, or not plate racing, but speedway racing. But I'm glad that I took away their ability to draft up to me down the backstretch. I mean, you can't really go with a set plan in these. Had, what was that? The 2-car. Had he not spun out, things would have been a whole lot different. But that got it all spread out. So, just based on everyone that's made the A main right now, kind of the regulars to the channel in the videos, I'm going to say it's either going to be Schuler or Colton that gets into this. But, you know what? I forget, Rick shows up each week ready to go for the K5, I'm pretty sure. He makes it every once in a while. Maybe this is it. Maybe he gets in, wins this thing, and straight to the main. So, waiting on green.
Green flag, green flag.
Here we go. Slow start from the pole sitter, but perfect start side by side. Everybody getting up to speed right now. We got the 45 of Darland. Going to get a big draft here. Schuler's already getting a big draft. Where's he going to go with it? Is he going to go low? Is he going to go middle? He's just going to hang out there. We've got Rick going down to the bottom. He's going inside into the corner, and they're going to be 3 wide for a second. A little bobble there by Christian Taylor. Colton to the outside, and up front, the 22. Big gap right now. He's going to try to hold the bottom. Colton's going to go to the top side. Is he going to get any help here? Oh, he's not going to get any help if he starts blinking out there. Rick's going to take a look. Low's not there. Doesn't have enough room. He's going to slide up just a little bit on entry. So we got 2 to go here. Long ways to go in a 3-lap race. Rick's going to go to the outside now. He's going to get help from Colton. Schuler is going to stick with the bottom. He needs to go up to the middle, I think. I think the middle is where the speed is. He's going to go up there now. Rick slides up in front of Colton on the high side. They're going to come off of 4, just a little bit behind the bottom line. Big run, no help from Colton. Colton's going to the top side, trying to get it done by himself, but that just kills out both of their runs. Rick's going up to block it. Rick gets the run at the line. He is leading. White flag, 1 to go here. 3 wide though now. And Colton's going to the top, going to try to do it by himself. He needs some help back behind from the 45 or Schuler. They are still dead side by side. Are we going to get 4 wide? We haven't seen that yet. Big push on the bottom, though, and is that going to get the 22 loose on corner entry? Colton's going to be able to duck down just in front of Rick. Schuler's coming around on the high side. He needs to just push Rick, try to get up there. Colton's going to bring it, but Rick's got middle line running. A little bit of contact between him and the 22. Colton coming to the line. He should be able to get this one unless he gets a little loose off the corner. Rick just gets 3rd place. He almost got around there. Schuler 4th, and everyone survives. But one of the regulars, once again, Colton, gets into that. And now we are off to heat race number 6. So, let's take a look at this one. On the inside front row, Ronnie Martin. Spencer Rush on the outside in the 91. He is a regular. Then we got Landon Moody. This should be his style. You have to be aggressive and impatient. We'll see what he can do. The recently unblocked Ethan Scott. He is in this one as well as Ryan Carwile. And we missed Austin Armstrong on the outside. And Spencer having a bit of a blink there. But, yeah, we've got quite a few people in here that we recognize their name. I don't recognize Ronnie Martin, though. So, we'll see if he can be the first one to break into that A-main instant transfer. Hopefully Spencer's blinking stays calm at this point. But heat race number 6, so 2 more to go, I believe. Let me take a look at it just to make sure. 7 and 8, and then we go off to most likely the E-main. So in this one, Moody, I believe, has the highest I rating. No, Ryan does. 5,700. I should have known that. So this one is as good as all the others have been. The only stinker one really was Dirt Gavin's race, where he just got away from them after they started making contact. But it's all come down to the last lap at least. And we're getting ready to go. We'll keep an eye on Landon here. Get up on the leader right now just to watch this start. Everyone else hanging back a bit.
Green flag, green
We
flag.
are green. Landon is going to go to the inside, but nope, I thought he was going to go to the inside. Now he does. Not enough gap, though, to get there. Just going to stay in line. And they are 4 on the bottom now. Landon's now going to take a look down low. A little block by Ronnie Martin, and that's going to make the outside line fly as Armstrong giving Spencer Rush a big push. And then we've got Ethan Scott coming up the middle, and he is going to go all the way up to second, but Spencer comes down in front of Ronnie. Carwile trying to get a run there. He's going to follow him through, and we're going to get a little bit of bump drafting right here through the tri-oval, and a little contact, and that is going to send our first one up and over, and that is Spencer Rush flipping, and he is headed to the hard way of doing it. A little bit of contact there, so now Carlisle's got to get around Ethan Scott if he wants to move up. Landon's going to have a big run. We're going to come to the white flag here. Make sure everyone is off track. Yeah, they shouldn't be in the way. Get back to the racing now. Single file, spread out at the moment. Everyone's just trying to time it up. Ryan's going to take a look high, gets a little block there. That's going to make the car push pretty bad, but he gets a good run to the line. Landon's going to the bottom. 3 wide going into the first turn for the final time. They nearly come together. That would have just opened the door up for Armstrong to move on. Now Ryan's got to work with Ethan to get going. Landon's got no help down the backstretch. Armstrong's going to finally get up there. Scott clears Landon. That opens the door for Ryan. Armstrong's going to push him around the outside. He gets a little loose on corner entry. Scott sliding up the track just a little bit. That's going to open the door for Landon. Landon looks low. Ethan tries to close the door. We got another one up and over. And Landon's going to go second. And, you know what? If Ronnie gets back in time, he might be able to pass Ethan. Because Ethan ain't going anywhere. Austin's trying to get around backwards. Or in reverse. Ronnie's coming, though. I wouldn't screw around. That's one spot. One spot's the whole race. Who's going to get it? I think he's going to get there. No. We're going to see one car flying by. He beats him. And there we go. All right. Well, that was the most wreckfest heat of the night. Now we're on to heat 7. And this one's only got 5 cars in it. We've got my dad in the 34. I didn't even pay attention to who won that. Ryan won it. Okay. Makes sense. That fits the theme of it. So, Bob. We got Brett Edwards. Bob, I'm not going to try to say your name because I will screw it up. Ryan Thompson, my dad, and Billy Roberts. So, we know everyone in this one. Now, my dad's never ran a race at Talladega in these cars, and he's gonna have to deal with the loose. He can't just sit back and ride. Although it never really felt like it was breaking loose on me in the heat race, so I don't think he's gonna have to worry about it too much. But he's got a pretty tough race here. We've got 2 3000 IRs, then 2 2000s, and he is the lowest with 1900. If I had to put my money on someone, I'm gonna go with. Well, I got to put money on 2 people because it's a toss-up between them, and I guess this makes the most sense. They're the 2 highest rated drivers in here, Billy and Ryan. But let's just keep an eye on Alan and see where he ends up. Coming to the green.
Green, green, green.
Everyone gets a decent start. Oops. Make sure I'm live there. It looked slightly delayed. So, we're going to get single file right away, all 5 of them. No, Billy is going to go high to get a big run down the backstretch, or maybe just distance himself and get the run late in the race. We got Ryan still on the outside of Alan. Bob's going up to the front, taking a look low. Not going to have the space. Can go below the yellow line if you want to. But Brett is going to open it up just a little bit. Closes it back down. Ryan's got the middle working now. Billy is hanging back still. Just looking for the right time to go. A little blink by Ryan. Everyone's spread out. 2 to go at the line. Big run by Ryan going around the high side. Alan up to the middle. He's going to run up there with Ryan. Try to get the run down the backstretch. Billy still hanging out in the back. Just far enough back. Looking for the run. Billy's on his way up here now. Ryan's got a big push down the backstretch. Or not a push, he's pushing down the backstretch. And here comes Billy on the outside around Alan. Brett still leading it as we come to the white flag. Ryan's going to dive down low. No, Billy goes low, Bob goes low. Bob's underneath Brett as we come to the line. Ryan's going to the top side, 3 wide for the lead. This time by, Bob's got the lead. Billy's pushing him. He's hooking the yellow line there on entry. Ryan's got to fall back in behind Brett. Allen up the inside into 4th position. And here comes the big push by Billy. Billy's going to dive down low. We got our first under the yellow line move, and he is going to get his nose there. But are they 4 wide? They are 4 wide. Allen's going sideways. He's going to hold on to it. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. You're in 2nd. You didn't hold on to it. You didn't hold on to it. You overcorrected. He's in 3rd. He's in 4th. Brett's going to finish in 3rd. 4 wide did not work. Billy's going to come away with the win. Our first 4 wide did not work out. And Bob is sadly going to go from 2nd on the last lap all the way back to 5th. And there you have it. So that is heat race number 7, and we are off to heat race number 8. In this one, we've got Wesley, Joe, Andrew, Lance, and Shane. On paper, Wesley's supposed to win this. Another strong field. Lance is the weakest at 1,700. Rolling off now. After this, we move on to 3-lap races with 8 or more cars in it. And the winner advances, and then I think we take 3 out of the final race to make 11 cars for 6 laps in the final race. And really, I should have just left it at 3 laps, because you can. It's been looking like you can get almost anywhere. Wesley checking out the first gear. Be interesting. We need to go back and look and see what grid position has won from each heat. But once we get done with this heat, it will set the mains. We'll find out how many we're doing and keep on moving through this. Yeah, if I could do a short pace lap start on the backstretch, that would be perfect. Standing starts would also be awesome, but I don't even think you can do standing starts at Talladega. This works out well. Gives a little moment to cool down. We'll have a slight break for the transfer people as they get to pace around for a moment. Will anyone be able to do the whole alphabet soup? You know, it's a possibility. Well, here we go. Final heat race.
Green flag, green
And
flag.
we're green. Wesley gets a good start in first gear. Lance does not get a good start. Shane is trying to get going. Wesley's got a mile in between him and second place. So the second row, well, the outside front row and second row did not get a good start, but Wesley, that's not going to help you. It's good to get a big start at other places. It's not going to work out very well here as Shane is just shoving Lance to the lead, and there they go. Wesley drops in behind him, and we have got single file. Everyone spreads out in the corner just to be able to drive a little better. On the outside now of Wesley, we've got Andrew taking a look up there. Shane's going for the lead now, and that's going to bring everyone back to each other. Wesley taking a look on the outside, just is able to squeeze in there before the outside closes up. Shane now getting a push from Lance, and Wesley outside. And just hanging back there, Joe, waiting to find a way. He's going middle. Is he going to get any help? Oh, Shane comes up to block. He keeps it going straight. Wesley doesn't run into him. Oh, there he goes. That tire is gone. Shane headed to one of the first qualifying features. Just a little bit too late on the block there. Now Andrew going down low, nearly tosses it away. Wesley gonna have a big run. He shouldn't have any front end damage. He just had to check up there. White flag, so final lap here. Wesley's got the run. He's nearly caught up with him. I think we're gonna see a big block out of Lance here. He blocks him up to the wall, can't quite get it closed off. Here comes Joe as Andrew takes a look. Joe gets blocked. Wesley's going middle now as they're fighting with each other. Wesley up the middle. Andrew to the top. And Lance is going around as he gets the yellow line. Joe's going to have the run, though, on Wesley. Who is going to get this one? Joe's going to go to the outside. Wesley goes down below the yellow line. He's going to get pinched down there, have a bad run through the tri-oval. Joe's going to get that. Joe gets the heat race win. Wesley to second. And that was a bad decision there by Wesley to go under the yellow line. And then he clipped it on the tri-oval, and he just lost all momentum. So, time to find out where everyone's headed for the mains. We are going E-main. We got to wait for everyone to finish. I think we had a few people. Yeah, Shane did not finish, so we got a countdown here. And then I believe we'll be moving to the E-main. Take a look at it. All right. We've got E-main time. 10 cars. 3 laps. So, let's take a look at who all is in this one. Do we have anyone that is not here? Grady and the 46 are not. So we got a couple of Bill Elliott's on the front row. That is Ethan Scott and Mike Darlin. Then Lance and Bob. Nathan Stein, Bryce, Christian Taylor, and Spencer Rush. So, 8 cars, correct? Yep, 8 cars in this one, with 2 not making the call. The pick for this one. I think we see a Spencer redemption. I think that's what happens here. But more cars. I mean, only 2 more cars, but it feels like a lot more cars. And never know what happens. Things are going to change up with those 2 extra cars out there. Bigger runs are going to be coming from different lines. But same story, 3 laps. And do your best. So, yeah, 1 goes to the D, 1 goes to the C, 1 goes to the B, and then 3 will go from the B main since we didn't have a full 60 car field. It was supposed to be 1 car from each, but since there wasn't a full 10 cars making it from the heat races, since we only had 8 heats, there will be 3 cars making it. So, Darlin bringing them around. In this one, no one over 2,500. Bryce has got the highest I rating, and we've got the front row sitting on each other's doors. Green's out. Slow getaway from the top side. Darlin's going to get out to a car length lead over Bob on the inside row, side by side, as you'd expect into 1. Yeah, just a little less room to do anything now with the 2 extra cars. And then we've got Darlin coming up into Lance, and that is going to end Lance's night unless everyone wrecks in front of him and he can get through. And that's unfortunate to have it end on the backstretch of the first lap. So Bryce going for the lead now, inside of Scott. Bob, then Nathan Stein, and Rush on the outside. Rush is going to the front. Is he going to end up flipping upside down again? Scott all over the place now. Pushes Rush up into the wall for no reason there. Maybe he just couldn't control his car in the middle lane. But that is Rush's night done. So, Bryce holding on to it. We've got white flag this time. Nathan's going to take a look up high, or is he going to push Scott? Bryce is holding on very strong, slides up the track just a little bit, but not getting any help. We're going to get 3 wide here, almost contact. Now we've got 3 wide. No. Scott getting the push up. We've got a big dive up the inside, and Bryce is going around off the nose of Christian. Now that's going to pretty much eliminate everyone except for the front 2. Nathan needs to be in that draft to get the run. He wasn't taking the draft. That's going to kill it, but he's going to go down low. Little bit of a slide by Scott, and Scott's going to move on. All right, so now we move on to the D main. we have a little bit stronger field, as you would expect. It's kind of weird how I think that was going to be the weaker field there that we just saw. Although we have a few more people in the thousands here, but then we've also got Shane. Oh, no. This is the definitely weaker field. Okay. We got a 900, we got 1,000, we got 1,200. And there we go. I'll be back in just 1 second. Alright, rolling around down the backstretch. We've got Stoner on the inside, Schuler on the outside, Ronnie Martin and Allen on the second row. Third row, we've got Shane Grady and Paul Valenstein, Benjamin Hamilton, and then Jonathan Krupa, Ethan Scott, and Blair Russell is the final row. So we've got 10 cars in this one now. It's supposed to be 11, but I think one person had left. No. Cameron left, and he must be... Is he in the C main? He might be in the C main. Maybe he didn't understand what the whole concept of this was, or didn't want to sit around and wait for it. Anyways, bringing them down. We'll see if Stoner gets a little bit better start here. Although it hasn't really mattered if anyone gets a bad start or not. We haven't seen anyone jump to the outside on someone or even the inside. But 3 more laps. This is to move on to the C main. Alright, big bump there by Shane, pushing up Ronnie Martin to the back of Stoner. Allen on the outside staying with Schuler. As they start to go backwards, Stoner's going to go up to the top side. He opens it up for Martin to get to the inside. And now we've got 3 cars on the outside lane. We got 3 cars hanging out in the back and 4 cars on the inside lane. Allen getting freight trained a little bit now as he drops back. Shane just doing a really good job of pushing people up to the front. He's just got to get that one step closer as Ethan Scott now just spins someone for no reason. And they are out of it. And now we've got the 89 losing it, nearly wrecks everyone behind him. And Allen's got a massive run. He's going to go down low. Shane's got the lead. We missed how he got around. But Allen's now up into third, looking to try to win this to transfer up. Ronnie Martin goes from the lead to 4th in 1 lap. Shane's got the lead coming to the white flag. Schuler behind him. And Allen. Make sure that no one is going to... we're just going to get him out of the way so that he doesn't affect anything. I don't need a car on the apron deciding to turn right because they got wrecked out. We're missing the race, though, while I admin, and we've got one going around, everyone going around, and that's the big one. Only one moving on. I wonder who it's going to be. It's Shane. Another... Okay. Alright, so... now we are on to the C main. And in this one, got Ryan Engel. This is the one Cameron is not showing up for, so this will only be a 10-car race as well. And we have not had anyone now transfer from one to the other. So, I don't know if we'll even see it. It's going to be a really hard thing to do. Not that track position matters, but you got a 1 out of 10 chance, and you just never know what's going to get caught up in. So, sitting here, we've got 12 seconds. Front row is missing. And I guess that Ryan is not ready. Or didn't know that he was in this area. Okay. Got it gridded up now. Alright, so that's going to move Shane up 1 row. Not that that's going to matter too much. But let's take a look at the starting lineup here. We've got Ryan Engel on his outside now. Is going to be Austin Armstrong, Rick Carley. And I keep wanting to say Rick Corelli because that makes more sense in my brain. Andrew Lemke is going to be outside 2nd row. Then on the 3rd row, we got Zachary Nelson, Brett Edwards, Shane Grady, Dion Johnson, and Nick King rounding out the field. So only 9 cars. But the field's a little bit stronger now. All A-class licenses, everyone's above a 2,000 except for Austin. And actually, he's a B license as well, so... yeah. We'll just watch and enjoy and see what happens. It's not been the same any race. We've gotten a whole lot of different ones. First 2 heat races, very exciting, right to the line. We haven't really got that at the line finish since then. But here we go. Race car ducking in. C main time. 1 car moving on.
Green flag, green flag.
Our green. Shane gets a big jump, gets into the back of the 31. Everyone holds on to it. He shouldn't have a black flag. I don't think he will. No one passed to the left. Just double check here. Yeah, I don't see any black flags, so we're going to call that. All right, well, Shane is already up into pretty much second place as he is pushing, is that Austin Armstrong to the front? Rick running the middle line, Shane going to the top side now, 3 wide. Everyone being really aggressive already. We haven't even completed the first lap. We're 4 wide. 4 wide to the tri-oval. 4 wide to the tri-oval. Is this going to work? They're beating and banging on doors, and there goes the field. And we've got a 4-car race, and maybe only a 2-car race. Yeah, 4 wide was not going to work there, so now it's Shane and Ryan, and then possibly, if they race too much, Nick and Zach could catch up. Make sure that no one is back here on track that's going to affect the race. Now, Ryan just needs to not try to pass until the last moment. Because if they start screwing around, the other 2 are going to catch up, and then his chances go from 50-50 to 1 out of 4. Double checking. We are good. Track is clear. Shane is going to try and go from the D to the B at least, but he's going low to block. I don't know if that's the call. He's going to jump back up to the top side now. Interesting. Big gap. Ryan's going to have a really good run, but is he going to be able to get it around the outside? He's got the run. He's not going to follow the draft. Shane is doing a good job of breaking it up, but here comes the run. He's got a little bit of a draft. He's going to dive down low. Can't get there at the line. Shane, 2 in a row, moves on to the B main. He is getting the value for his entry fee of $0. And he's moving on to the B main, and now all he's got to do is get top 3. All right, why is Kyle in this? Oh, he didn't win, did he? I was thinking he won. He got second. All right, let's take a look at this now. Kyle on the inside, Dylan Kane's on the outside. We've seen all these people lead laps. Brian is in the second row. Inside of him, Andy, Landon Moody, Wesley. We got Roman, Mitch, and Ryan. Then Alex Weatherman and Shane. Shane is gonna be trying to make it to the A main the hard way. Not the hardest way, but one away from it. Yeah, I definitely think after seeing how this has gone, maybe we do this every season, so every 3 months, just to break up the end of the season. Get us a full 60 car field next time. You know, it's going by quick, even if you're not racing. I'm guessing some people are kind of bored, but it's going fairly quick, I think. We're an hour and 10 minutes in and 3 laps away from the main. And it feels like no matter where you start, you got a chance. So, yeah, I like this. I like the format. I think it's a good way to run super speedways so that you're not just sitting in a line waiting till the end of the race. You're already at the end when you get the green flag here. So, bringing them around slowly. Kyle's going to lead them to the green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
There we go. Wesley to the outside. Shane's jumping up to the top side. We've got 3 wide mid-pack already. Are they going to go 4 wide into the first turn? They think better of it. Maybe. Wesley trying to get down low there. He can just drop to the bottom and probably go to the lead. He can't, though. It's filled up now. Everyone's on top of each other. They're going to wreck before they even get to the backstretch. Kyle comes up, hits Dylan, and now is under the yellow line, comes back up on the track. Everyone is safe at the moment. Top 3 advance. Shane is nearly... Oh, no. Can he save it? Can he save it? Oh, man. He couldn't save it, and he takes out Landon and Wesley. We've got 7 cars for 3 spots now. Mitch is in the lead somehow. He went from, I'm pretty sure, last row there to the lead in 1 lap. Kyle slides up the track just a little bit, almost opens up the door for Andy in the 24. Little bit of wiggles here. Andy slides up the track. Everyone looking to get a lane so they can move forward. Big push from Dylan. Mitch is flying down the backstretch. Kyle coming on the outside, though, with a push from Andy. Andy gets him up next to Mitch. They have to separate just a little bit. Dylan hard on the left rear of Mitch. We've got Smoke. Just make sure that no one was ahead of him that I needed to boot. And 3 wide at the tri-oval. 3 wide coming to the line. White flag now. Dylan to the lead. And here comes Roman in the 22. Very tight 3 wide now. Is Kyle going to go up into the wall? No, they keep it all together. Andy giving a push now on the bottom side. Almost goes around. Weatherman behind him in the Tide car. Mitch has went from the lead to 5th, 6th maybe. Here comes Brian on the outside. This is for the top 3 spots now. Mitch has got a little bit of work to do. He gets a little bit of a bump. They're on top of each other. 3, 4 wide. They all start hooking each other. Who's going to cross the line? Mitch keeps his foot in it. He's going through. Roman's going through. And Dylan is going through. Doesn't really matter who's going to win it, but there's the 22 getting the win. And where'd Mitch go? There he is. There's Mitch, and just missing out is Kyle. And Landon coming around at the end. So, Mitch hangs onto it with a little bit of a wall bump and a little crash there. No right front, apparently, as well. And, yeah, we've got ourselves a 6-lap A-main. We are starting 4th. Travis Clausen on pole. James Allen 2nd. Dirk Gavin is 3rd. Colton 5th. Ryan is going to be 6th. Billy is starting 7th or 6th. Am I reading this wrong? Joe is in 8th. And here we go. 11 cars, 6 laps.
1 lap to green. Line up on the outside. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Final race of the night. Honestly, this should be an official session. Heat races don't count for iRating. This is fun. I'm enjoying it. Hopefully it's good viewing. But now, everyone that won their heat race early that's been sitting around waiting finally gets a run again. I think Travis has been sitting for an hour and 10 minutes waiting to go again. And, yeah, 11 cars, 6 laps. Could probably keep it at 3, but like I said, this will reward you with a little extra racing, unless you get instantly wrecked out. Now this field's a little tougher. couple of 5,000s, 4,000s, 3,000s. But yeah, thanks to everyone for showing up. It's made it fun to have that many races and having E-Main. Unfortunate, all the prediction codes started to happen there at the end. I think a few of those didn't have to be wrecks, but there was a big gap between them. And when you're going as quick as you are and cars are changing direction, wrecking that quickly. But we haven't had any really dumb moves, so that's good. But now it's for all the marbles. Exactly 0 marbles, but we might get some crazy driving. So, 6 laps.
Go green, stay
Don't
focused.
get yourself behind early. We're gonna see some patience, I assume, just since we have such a long race. Double the laps.
Green flag, green flag.
Yeah, screw patience.
Inside, you're in the middle, 3 wide. Still there, still there. Clear, 2 wide. Keep high.
Let's go for it.
Clear, car inside.
I wasn't going to be able to close that one off.
Still there at the bottom.
Get a bad run here. We'll leave the middle open.
Keep high.
Nice run from not Gavin, but Ryan. Let's just not be the guy to spin it out in front of the field.
Inside.
Everyone's still alive after 1 straightaway.
Still there. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Oh, I thought we were having a little contact back there. Here comes Joe.
5, 9. You're in first. 5 laps to go. Inside.
Little wiggle.
Still there.
Joe doesn't have any help from behind.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear inside.
Here comes Mitch. 222 down the backstretch. Just let the car drift up in the center. Don't want to have to try to pinch it down. Another big run by Joe. Oh, get a little bobble on entry. Wasn't quite ready for that. Get back under me, car.
Still there. Hold your line.
Getting some movement by the car. 223, 224, holy shit. Alright, a little lift off this time. Little bobbles.
44.499.
Mitch is working the bottom. He's got Joe coming behind him. James is hanging back there.
Still there at the bottom. Still there.
Mitch is able to hang on to her inside. Give it a little bit of room.
Keep high.
We've lost the lead.
Stay high.
Get it back at the line though.
44.
2 to go.
6, 4, 7. Still there inside. 2 left to go. 2 to go.
It's getting a little looser. Oh, we We got a massive run.
Still there.
Massive run coming up the middle.
Still there.
That slowed the bottom line, though.
Clear inside.
Oh, he loses it in front of everyone. All my help is gone. Everyone's going. And we're a sitting duck. White flag.
Good lap. 45.34 inside. Say hi. You're in the middle, 3 wide.
Oh, we're pushing.
Clear, 2 wide. Outside.
I shoved up there. All right, Dirt Gavin, I need your help. Just keep our foot in it, hope it turns. It's not, it's tight. Can we get a run?
Car outside.
Can we get the run? We can't.
You're in the middle.
I think Mitch won it. We get second.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Unfortunate everyone died there,
Very
but
good job.
great race. We got hung out to dry there. I was doing a good job defending it, but man, the right front just started getting hot and I couldn't turn it. Mitch gets the win, of course. I wasn't going to be able to get side by side with him anyways. Woo! That was fun. Let's go take a look at the incident there right at the end. Oops, that is not the one we wanted. Let's go to... We just gave him a shot. We weren't going to get anywhere close to him, and I couldn't even get it to turn down anyways. So, what an awesome event. It went way better than I thought. Alright, we got to see where the hell that run came from the 8. Because he just freaking shot up there. But then he had way too much speed going into the inside line. But all of a sudden he was flying up the middle. It's just we got disconnected because I ran higher. He goes for a hole. It's there. We all survive. Oh my god, we almost all survived. That was close. 4 wide there for a moment. And, oh, is Joe and him going to make contact, or is he just going to get loose? Oh, he just came down a little bit, and then they all stack in on the high line, and there goes my help. And then from there, Gavin's just trying to play catch-up at this point. I'm sitting looking in the mirror going, how do I stop this? High side's there. I thought about throwing the block. I half throw it. And then I needed to lift. I needed to do a little better job of lifting so that I wasn't trying to put so much effort turning it here because we had another big run down the backstretch here. I needed to lift off and just stay in their draft. Instead, I push up, I lose momentum in the center of the corner, and then we're trying to gain all that back right now. I was surprised to see James go to the high side there. We go low, but nothing we can do. And there you have it. Absolutely awesome. fun stuff. I hope it's really good viewing. And let's take a look at the results real quick. See if we can go through each one and see where everyone started when that won a race. So here we go. First race, pole sitter wins it. Whoops. Second race, 5th place. Then 6th place wins heat 3. 4th place. 4th place again. 5th place. 5th place. 2nd place. So 3rd place is yet to win. E-Main, 2nd place. 5th place starting. 10th place starting. 5th place starting. 11th place starting there for the feature. So you did not want to start 3rd, apparently. That was not the winning place. Awesome stuff. Thanks for showing up. That was a lot of fun, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope it's fun to watch. And yeah, we'll see what other fun things I can come up with over the winter to do on Fridays. And yeah, thanks for watching.